In the high-stakes world of healthcare sales, what really separates a good performer from a great one? Well, today, we're going to take Stephen Covey's timeless 7 habits and apply them to that exact question and see how we can transform that traditional sales role into something way more impactful. And really, it all comes down to this one question. Are you just a salesperson, or are you a genuine partner in care? Because in today's healthcare world, how you answer that question can pretty much define your entire career. It's the huge mindset shift that separates the good from the truly great. Look, the old model is just broken. Success isn't about hitting your monthly targets anymore. The real, lasting measure of your effectiveness, it's the quality of your relationships and the actual value you bring to clinicians and ultimately their patients. That's the new endgame. So, how do we get there? We're going to follow a 3-stage journey. First, it's all about mastering yourself. Then we move on to mastering your relationships. And finally, you lock it all in with a solid commitment to continuous growth. Okay, so let's dive into part 1, the personal victory. Why start here? Because effective partnerships don't begin with the customer. They always start with you. First step, habit 1, be proactive. In healthcare, there's so much you can't control, right? FDA approvals, supply chain nightmares, you name it. But you absolutely can control your preparation, your effort, and your attitude. And that's exactly where the most effective reps focus their energy, because those are their greatest assets. And that flows right into habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Think beyond this quarter's bonus for a second. What do you want your reputation to be in 5 years? The goal isn't just to sell a product. It's to become that trusted, go-to resource that clinicians actually rely on. Let that long-term vision guide what you do today. Which, of course, brings us to habit 3. Put first things first. It is so easy to get sucked into the tornado of emails and admin tasks, being busy but not actually being productive. This habit is all about carving out protected time for the stuff that's crucial for long-term success, even if it isn't screaming for your attention right now. So what is that important but not urgent stuff? We're not talking about some high-level theory here. In practice, it means spending real time building genuine relationships. It means deeply understanding the clinical challenges people are facing and delivering solutions that truly help doctors and their patients. That's where the real value is. All right, so once you've got that personal foundation locked in, we can move to part 2, the public victory. This is where you take all that internal discipline and use it to build powerful external partnerships. Now, habit 4 is a total game changer. Think win-win. It's about shifting away from that competitive I win, you lose mentality. In healthcare, a true win creates this amazing ripple effect. Your solution helps the provider, who then helps the patient, which of course ultimately helps your company. That's what mutual success looks like. And the difference is just stark. Are you a product promoter just driven by pressure and short-term targets? Or are you a partner in care, focused on collaboration and results that actually last? That choice of mindset defines everything about your role and your impact. Next up, habit 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood. This one, this might be the most powerful and honestly, the most underrated skill in any sales job. Before you even think about your pitch or your product, your first job is to just listen, to truly hear and get a handle on the specific challenges that practitioner is facing day in and day out. Because when you actually lead with listening, something amazing happens. You stop just waiting for your turn to talk, and you start asking really insightful questions. And that is how you build genuine trust. It's how you tailor the conversation to add real, tangible value, not just more noise. And all of that connects beautifully to habit 6, synergize. Let's face it, success in this field is a team sport. It means collaborating with your marketing folks, with product specialists, even with your own peers, to create a result that's way bigger than what any one person could ever achieve alone. Okay, so we've built ourselves up from the inside, we've built our external partnerships. What's left? Well, it's the final stage, the habit that holds everything together. It's that commitment to lifelong growth. And that is habit 7, sharpen the saw. The healthcare industry is always evolving. New research, new therapies, new challenges. It's relentless. If you're not continuously learning and improving, you're falling behind. It's that simple. This habit is all about investing in the single most important asset you have, yourself. And let's be clear, sharpening the saw isn't just about burying your nose in medical journals. It's the whole package. Yes, you have to expand your clinical knowledge, but you also have to sharpen your people skills, take care of your own well-being, and build the resilience you need to really thrive in such a demanding field.
So, what happens when you pull all these habits together? What's the real payoff? Well, your role fundamentally changes. You're not just selling a product anymore.
It really all comes back to this one powerful idea from Covey himself. True effectiveness is not about doing more, but about doing what matters. These 7 habits, they're your roadmap for focusing on what truly matters in healthcare sales.
And that right there, that's the whole journey. You move from being a transactional seller who's only focused on the deal to becoming a transformational partner, someone who genuinely improves the entire healthcare ecosystem.
So I'm going to leave you with a challenge. You don't have to master all 7 of these habits overnight. Just pick one. What is the one habit you will consciously focus on this week to start your own journey from salesperson to a true partner in care?